Just this week, I made a huge change to every single club in my golf bag. We tested it for numbers and we tested it for accuracy, and I absolutely loved it. But today we're going to take on the back nine here at Woolley Park Golf Club, my nemesis whenever I have a score going, to see if it's really going to help. Guys, we put new JUMBOMAX grips on all our clubs, so let's see if this can help us today. But it's winter here in the UK, it's December, and we're going to use our Milesy to help us get around this golf course, because you can see we've got some winter mats out in play. We're probably going to have some holotine greens is the term, Bob? Microtine maybe, because the guys hit aren't as intrusive as other places. But we're going to test it and just see how many fairways we can hit, how many greens we can hit, and what kind of scores we can get, because I think if I can get the stats going with this, it's really, really going to help us. So, Woolley Park Golf Club, and we're going to go yellow tees because it's winter, and we're on the 10th. It's recognised we're on the 10th already, Bob. So if we want to plot our way up here, what do you reckon, 250? Yeah. 250 leaves us 80 yards, so that should just be a nice little driver. Now, the thing I really enjoyed about testing these grips was the accuracy that we were getting, so hopefully we're going to see that again. Right guys, set me an over or under on fairways hit today and greens in reg. I'll tell you what, Bob, that's 1 for 1, and that is up there as well. Guys, comment below, could you see yourself using grips like this, and could you see yourself using the Milesy Junior Pro G1? Quite a breathy walk up that hill, Bob, but what do you think we've got in? 90. 80 to the front, I don't particularly mind that, and if I want to get a proper yardage, 92. So one thing I enjoyed testing these grips was the numbers were good. I actually felt like I'd maybe gained a bit of speed, which wasn't the point behind changing them. It was more trying to get accuracy. I mean, can we get more central? I don't think we can. I'm out of breath, Bob, marching up there. We have just cut in front of the seniors, haven't we? So we've kind of marched up. Right, 92. Be good. Sit. I reckon that's perfect yardage, you know. I've just tugged it a little bit. Another one of the things I've absolutely loved was the ball striking. I don't feel like I've struck a bad shot at all. You can see how I've pulled it a touch, but we've hit the exact yardage we want with that 52. And on the wedges, I've actually put slightly thinner ones on. So you can see you can get like different JUMBOMAX grips. These aren't the light ones, these are the standard kind of weight ones. And I've kind of thought about, I did the online fitting, but I wanted to think more about the overall swing weight of the clubs. I feel like having a slightly heavier grip on the wedges is going to help me not be as handsy, whereas with like longer clubs like driver, you kind of want that lighter one, don't you? You don't add too much weight to the club. Right, can we birdie the opener? Oh, not gonna lie, Bob, I thought we had it. That's as well as I've played that 10th hole for a very long time, and that is a par on the first, or the 10th, whichever you want to call it. So, par on the first. Don't just take it from me, because we can put in our stats. So swipe up, hole 10, because we're starting on the 10th. We had a 4, 2 putts, fairway, complete. So we're going to keep checking that as the round goes on. You can see here 11th hole on this short winter tee. Essentially, as long as, I know the hole tied some of the greens, but the length of course is playing, it's not overly windy. 111, 124 back. We should be able to give ourselves some chances. 116. I really like it. Right, 115, Bob. Do we go full-blooded 52? So again, with the wedges, we have gone in these standard JUMBOMAX. Which one's this? This is the, yeah, still 3 standard jumbo, look. Bob put them on for me. Man of all talents. Well, again, I've just tugged it that little bit, but distance-wise, pretty good. We're going to have a putt across the green. And when testing this initially, we brought the launch monitor out because I wanted to get the numbers. We did it on the course, and a lot of people would say, why would you not do this on the driving range? But the driving range is all good, but I like being on the golf course. I like having to stand and hit a shot and then own it and hit the next shot. Whereas, yeah, I know it's nice to practice and bed in new clubs and new grips and stuff, but if it works on a golf course first time and you're generating those numbers like we did do, it actually surprised me quite a lot. So hopefully we can put them into practice today and make some putts and get under par. Would be nice. Right, again, distance pretty good, Bob. Just a little bit pulley, which we weren't doing in the initial test. So we'll think about ball position maybe, because that could be something that's changed. It's a green in reg though, still 100% in fairways and greens. Big left to right. Oh, go on, go on. Again, the line was absolutely bob on, and it's another pretty easy par. Right, 12th hole again, and another forward wintry tee. Very difficult hole even from this tee box, to be honest, but you can see it's measuring 315. What do we want really, Bob? I think a 260 doesn't leave us far, and it's downhill, but the ball's not really travelling or rolling. We will put the stats in. 13, it's a 3, it's a 2 putt, there's no fairway to be hit. You can actually put that on the app as well, you know, so like you log into it and it all comes through on the app, so you can go through your stats. It's impressive, but stats are only good if they're good. So, one thing I have been doing since putting these grips on is striking it a little bit toey. You can see like all around there. So whether or not that's actually helping me, I might gear it back in. But we'll go and try and hit just another straight one again. How good's that? That's like proper launched and everything, isn't it? It's a similar strike, more central. That was there. I honestly feel like, so I thought initially it was just a bit of a, because I'd tried the really, really thick ones. You know, Bryson's got the really, really thick jumbo ones, and for me that just takes the hands a little bit out of it. I only wear a medium-large glove size, whereas if you're a large glove or an extra large glove, obviously that your hand will wrap around it more. But having tried the thinner ones, I feel like I'm getting all the benefit with none of the awkwardness, if that makes sense. Right, it's a missed fairway. It is the first missed fairway, and it's only the second attempt. But that's gone miles, Bob, hasn't it? I'm really, really pleased with the distance on that. And this is something I didn't expect. Like, so what have we got in here? 51. I know we're for forward tee, but 54 playing. So we've got slope on here as well. Are we allowed slope on, Bob? Big controversy, wasn't it? I'm allowed slope on, aren't I? So literally you would have known if he was cheating, because you can just have that on or off. That's how easy it is. Really, it is really self-explanatory and really simple, which I do like. Can I clean the mud ball or not? We're in the rough, aren't we? It's good. Do you reckon no?
Oh, that is a proper mud.
I think that's hit the fairway, and I think you're all right, aren't you? But I'm going to go with no, because we're winter golfing. Land it just left of it, let it release down. Mid-flight, Bob? I mean, that just wasn't my best. I'll own up to it, I'll be honest. But what have I tried to do there? Half the divot's still there, that's why. That was rubbish. We will make par. The ball is still covered in mud.
I'd say that's worse now. It's more,
I think, yeah, Bob, it is worse. Yeah, thank you. But we'll go through the routine. I know loads of people who would take that out, you know, but none of us. 33, so we've advanced it 20. It doesn't really change much. Come on, James. Better. Yeah, bad bounce. Good though. Good for distance, that's better. Chance at par. I'm looking for these divots. I don't know where they are. Insert clip now of me showing how this transforms my short game. Off the tight stuff, we were really good, Bob, weren't we? It was my fault, Bob. Ownership is key. Two options. We either hole this, or we miss it and we birdie the next. Next stroking next 2, by the way. Can finally give this a clean. Pop it out for us, Bob. I don't know why, but I do know why, because I'm organised and I thought this was my HS because it's got the same head cover on it. But any lab fanatics out there will attest to this, that The softer faces in winter are quite difficult to get to the hole, which is why the metal face on the HS would have been a better option today, but poorly organised once again from Robinson, but honest. Time to make amends. There's a par 5 coming up, not this hole but the next one. There we go. Oh, I'll tell you what, it could get up there today. 295, obviously it's uphill, and that's what I was doing. I need to put in my 12, it's a 5, 2 putts, and what I didn't want, the missed fairway. I think the missed fairway hurts more than the bogey because I'm really keen on using these stats as these are my new grips, but it's okay. It was just an unfortunate lie, Bob, wasn't it? That's better. That is better. A little bit toey, but better. Right, that is massive. And again, it's down to, I'm thinking about changing these because I want accuracy. And that is 2 out of 3 fairways, so we'll take it. But that, like, we were getting good numbers, Bob, weren't we? 39, by the way, playing 41. Right, we can place this because we're on the fairway. And I will clean the ball with my filthy towel, by the way. Imagine how mad Laura's going to be when that goes in with the white wash. With the delicates. So these are the shots where I feel like it kind of takes your wrists out of it a bit. Play like more of a long chip than a pitch like Bryson does. Like that. Go in. I massively feel like, so far, it's early days, the positives are outweighing the negatives. And you've seen pretty much every shot I played with these, Bob. Yeah. What do you think? And if Bob thinks I've been more consistent, I've been more consistent because no one argues with that, man. See what I mean about off the nice lies? I feel like distance control is like, I think it's because it simplifies it. Oh, let's save Jim here. Go on, mate. Come on. I've saved him. Birdie. Told you we'd birdie the next. I didn't think we'd nearly eagle it, but that's... Ooh. I haven't, he's there, he's there. He's fine. Old Jim. Right, where were we? That's back to level. It's a birdie, it's a fairway and it's a green. That's like all the green lights going. 3, 1 putt, fairway, complete. Next hole. This is a par 5. We are 50 yards forward, Bob. And we haven't run into any of the Holotyne greens yet, which, I mean, John literally said, we're Holotyne the greens today, mate. I was like, mate, winter golf, it is what it is. But this is where this comes in vital. We might even clip this for a short, Bob, for Instagram, because can you see where we're going here? We've got no chance, have we? Whereas I can literally tap this plot button here. Oh, look, I can hit it 270 over the corner, maybe, with a good one. Leaves us a nice wedge in. Or, hybrid, listen, hear me out. Hybrid to the corner leaves us 180. Guys, comment below, what would you do? But it's nice to have the mathematical help, I suppose. Struggled with maths, I did, in English. Failed science. Sorry, was that in the way? Oh, cheers, Bob. Yeah, sound. Oh, that has to be perfect. I don't know where the tee's gone. That's good, that. Did you see my tee? See. Right, we are within the 150, so it's not a terrible shot. So it's the way it's pitched, Bob. Do you love winter golf or do you hate winter golf? Like, are you looking forward to Orlando? 147, 131 front. Yeah, Chick-fil-A's in Leeds now, though. Could do that. Anyway. Did you show them?
No, I can see.
147.
Okay.
Is that a break in snooker, isn't it? Is it? But this is why I like having the dual advice, because it's 136 playing 131. So it's playing like it's front, right at the front, because it's obviously downhill. Little 9. Slightly thicker one on the 9 than the wedges. This is it's the jumbo extra small. So, how did you find putting them on, Bob? a man of your skill set. So ideally here, I think I'd play in a little bit of a cut just to that flag. I don't know if that's still an option with these, because I have found in all the testing we've done, the ball seems to want to fly straighter. So whether or not that's me squaring the club face up better, could it be altering the release and the swing path? Maybe. But we'll have a go. We'll start it just inside the bunker and the flag. That's really just so it misses these branches here, which it should do anyway, but... It's doing it, Bob, isn't it? I'll tell you what, that was a bit heavy as well, but that... Is that 3 feet away? I mean, I absolutely butchered that, I'll be totally honest. I don't know if I've just gotten away with that or if that was just soft ground underneath. But that's an eagle putt for 3 feet. Thoughts on that, Bob? That's a fairway and a green again. We've only missed one fairway, haven't we? Yeah. And the way I've been driving this year, we'll take those stats all day. It's funny because a lot of people in the comments will understand that this is winter golf and you just go out, you basically score what you can score. And I always think you play the course from different positions. So it's almost like playing different golf course, which is why the Malsey can come in really, really handy. But also, you've got to be aware that, look, it's winter golf. If you shoot, I mean, we hold that word now, 2 under par. Are you really 2 under par? Probably not, but it's nice to kind of keep a scorecard going. It's nice to still learn how to score and remember how to score, because the last thing you want is to get to April and have not put a 9-hole score together or an 18-hole score together and just totally forget how to play golf, because playing golf obviously is dictated by the numbers that you create. How's that for some stopping power, Bob? And again, that's heavily down to, first of all, knowing the right yardage, which is very difficult, but kind of learning how to play the right yardage with the clubs and the skill set that you've acquired. You've watched far too many films. For an eagle, got to move right to left. That's a driver 9-iron putt eagle, Bob. Put that down in your Malsey and smoke it, boy. I mean, it's a birdie really, isn't it? But stay positive. What can we score now? We've gone from 1 over to 2 under in 2 holes. What's the target, Bob?
3 under.
3 under. Right. There's a ball there, look. Gaz must be playing. I think that's a Lucy special, the dog. Right. We'll take great pride in putting this in, Bob. We don't want to end the game. We want to swipe up. Go to hole 14, par 5. 3 strokes, 1 putt. Fairway hit complete. And now we're on the 14th, 15th even. So how far, you see the bunker there on the right? This is where it's really handy. If you've never played here before, you're like, oh, what is it to carry that bunker? 177. So I know I could hit hybrid. What is it to the other bunkers? 294 to those other bunkers. So I think it's very unlikely we're going to hit it 294 today. If we hit it 274, that leaves us 100 bang on the nose. 100 is just one of them nice 52s again, isn't it? So we'll go with that. See how I'm plotting it in my head rather than just... Because we've been... And I know we're trying to be quick here. We're not trying to be slow golfers. I think this is the thing I hate the most about winter golf. It's okay. Is that right?
Yeah, just over the tree.
Shame. Maybe I put myself off a little bit. Isn't it funny how taking so long to put a T-peg in the ground can properly wind you up? But that's life, Bob, isn't it? What we're left, 111. So we've still hit a good drive, really. Those bunkers we were talking about are just there. 111 middle. Funny as well, because you can, like, if you're behind a bush or something, just literally put it on like compass mode, which is good. We've got green mode. See, this is a big double green.
Yeah.
Am I boring you, Bob? Sorry.
No.
Sounds very much like I was boring you then. 105, 102. It's that 52 again, isn't it? And you know what? Oh, because it's in the rough, do I hit 56 and let it, because it's going to come out low spin, isn't it? But it's a big 56. It's a big 56 though, isn't it? We'll go 52. 52 I'm going to aim at the middle of the green, because we've been pulling them all a bit, haven't we? You know when you put a grip on, Bob, you know what you're supposed to do? Just clean the shaft afterwards. It's alright though, don't worry.
Has it got that spirit?
That's residue, that, mate, yeah. Oh, Arthur job. Do you think this is a full one, or 7/8? I think the distance is good, it's just not turned over, has it? It's a good shot, really. It's not done the thing we have been doing, though, has it? Look at that slug. Distance control, again, is like perfect, isn't it? Again, know the distance, know how to hit the distance. You were worried there because a bit of your weird side came out and there's people over there, didn't they? I'm just being me. Right, Steve Irwin up there. Crikey! I say this is a bonus after hitting that drive if this goes. Hey! I'd love to know what this round could have been with the firmer faced putter, because I had the line there all day. It was outside left, it was a bit firmer, and it was in. I mean, that bobbled, didn't it? We haven't come across one Holotang green yet, have we? The 18th. I imagine the last 3 are probably done, so maybe we should have not tried harder to make that, because that's not a thing, but maybe we should have spent more time on that, because we might struggle to make putts on the last 3. Right, that's quite a good 4 actually, it's not bad at all. Swipe up.
Swipe right.
15, you're so strange. 2 putts, fairway. Again, it's to the right, and we're starting to get an explanation here of where the ball's going when I try and hit it harder. It does just go to the right a bit, but that's okay, because why did I try these grips, Bob? Because I was sick of hitting it. Left, Bob. You're 50-50 chance you got it wrong. Right. Come on. Just think about the words that's coming out of my mouth. Engage brain. 275 front. This is a really forward tee because it's what are you laughing at? It is, because it's winter. Usually we tee off all the way back there, and it is just driver. So what I do here in winter, I mean, if you're trying to get a score going, obviously you're going to hit driver, but realistically, I might just hit, you know, like if this is a winter game and you're practicing, we've not hit a 5-iron today, so we'll hit 5-iron. And again, you're kind of working on strike, you're working on whatever you want to work on. 275, I should hit this around 180, so it should leave us 100 in, something like that. Gone for the thicker one on this. Thicker and lighter, this is the ultra light. So anything just past the 150 markers, really. Let's try and hit a bit of a draw, get a bit of a shot shape going. Nice. So what we're doing there is obviously we're playing to keep the ball in play, but we're also just having a bit of a practice keeping the long irons going through the off season, and like I said, it's going to leave us a nice wedge in, so it keeps the kind of momentum going as though you've hit driver off the summer tee. I'd go as far as saying that went better than I anticipated. I don't know if we've had like a kick down the fairway, but we've definitely not got 100 yards left in, so that 5-iron's gone miles. With a 97. 97 to the middle though, 80 to the front. We can just about make out the top of the flag. It's 93. 93. What's it playing? Playing 95. So we either go full 56 or we go take a bit out of a 52 again. Now, I'm aware that where that flag is, there's a slope at the back of it, isn't there? So I think if we land this just to the left of it, at what, 100? Was that yawn?
No.
It was? It's 12:30, Bob. Long weekend in the Midland, was it? I'm just going to go for 100 yards, yeah? Be good. Be good. I think that's got to be I almost feel, this sounds so ridiculous and someone's going to clip this, but with the wedges, Bryson-esque, where I'm not really using my wrists as much, I can get to the top of the backswing, turn onto it, the strike's good, the ball's definitely going higher. Have you noticed a high ball flight? And I feel like that's allowing me to be more controlled. The divot's gone 40 yards, so I'll go and make tracks again that, but I think that could be perfect. It felt like 100 yards. Right, you're all right with that? your head's all over. What have you got to this weekend, mate? Right, so it's gone. You can see exactly where it's pitched. So what I said, 93. So it has pitched 100, but it's spun sideways down the bank, hasn't it, and not straight back. Is this ninja time, do you think? Right, well that's a chance, isn't it? I thought that'd be closer, you know. That's probably gone more like 110, hasn't it? Do you think the shot was actually a 56 and not a 52?
I think I'm short.
Yeah, you don't want to be short, do you? It was never going to be short. Right, this is where you've just got to hope you get... The funny thing is, everyone's played on Holotide greens at some point in their life, haven't they? And I'm a believer, if you have the mentality, it will knock it in as often as it knocks it out. You might get lucky. It's all about mentality. Nathan Rogers taught me that. Oh. Yeah, we'll take it. Good pace, good roll. Green's still rolling, good as well actually. 4. Just so everyone knows off camera, Bob's head's gone. Bob's head has well and truly gone. 17, 325. Do we do a similar thing where we go 1, 220 leaves us 105? Just hit it hard. I need to put my stats in, Bob, as well. 16, 4, 2. Was it fairway? It was, wasn't it? It was a monstered 5. If anyone knows what we're referring to, comment below and let us know. I'm going to hit driver on the last, so I'm going to hit the only club I've not hit in this video. Which, people wondering what's under here, it's a 2026 top secret driver that I can't tell you about, which is why I've put the Hagen head cover on it. So, do you want to know why I've hit iron and hybrid off these last 2 tees? Because that tee peg really pissed me off on the 15th. But I've got hybrid, look at the size of the grip. And again, it's like taking some of the hands out of it. It's certainly giving me a higher ball flight, but in testing, we were able to hit that lower one, weren't we? So we'll try and get it just up the right side of the fairway. That's an awful strike, you know, but it's going to be a fairway hitting absolutely fine. Do you know what that was? That was a tired one.
You know what that was?
What?
Not monster.
It wasn't monstered, was it? Monstered ink. Right, just past the 150s, and I feel like doing what we've done there with the 5-iron and the hybrid off the last 2 tees, it keeps you back to, this is pretty much where we'd be if we hit driver, wouldn't driver good. 156 back, that looks like a front flag. That looks like a 141 and an absolute smoke show of a 9-iron, Bob. Do you feel like it's neutralised my swing path a bit, these grips? I think I've scratched my shoe there doing that.
Yeah. Not really like overdrawn.
Have I missed a, apart from that Duffy wedge, have I missed a green? And early, so with the video that we did earlier on testing these for the first time, I don't think we missed, did we miss a green there? We shot level par for the opening holes, didn't we? So put this in, it's almost a full round. Albeit with a bacon egg sandwich in between, Bob. Is that the first missed green of the day? I think it is. Can you believe that? I think it's between the 2 bunkers. It's just, I tried to draw it, but I started it at the flag. Right, that's plugged. Are you happy with that, referee? That's embedded ball. Clean and drop that, innit? Free drop. It was actually a bit short, that as well, you know. Oh, that's an awful drop. I feel that's plugged just from the drop. This is hell. I actually struck that delightful, and I was petrified about the strike. What a putt that is, by the way, to stay 2 under. Come on, come on! Right, so we've come over to the 9th to finish on because the boys are doing some rather heavy work on the 18th. Again, winter golf, we don't mind that at all. Where are we? It thinks we're still on 17 because we've done that. So the good news is, Bob, we can just skip. Look how quick that was. Bang, 156, 146 front. But I know it's going to play uphill. So it is, it's 147, playing 152. We could either go full 9 or we could go chippy 7. I think chippy 7's the answer, yeah. This is the chance. One chance at glory. We only really want a par, don't we? I think that eagle's kind of done us really. Straight at it. We're into the wind a bit, so it might be just a, you know, like a nice one. Sit. It's just a bit pulley. It's going to be a chip and a putt, I think, Bob. I'm going to get one more for fun because I've absolutely loved this. And guys, if you've loved it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Can we fly that? I feel like I'm learning about how to use the... like that. That's a much better controlled shot, isn't it? Lovely. Lovely. Let's go. Chip and a putt, Bob. Just a chip, 3 under. Why not? Which wedge shall I use, Bob? 52, 56 or 60? Do you reckon? Don't want to get... 56. Doesn't want to run away. I've got 50. Doesn't want to run away from us, does it? It's got to go a long way left to right, this. It's just landed dead, hasn't it? It's just landed that bit dead. Just turn into a practice session now, isn't it? Trying to get a round together. That was better. Lots of spin still on them. See, really, if you landed it there, it was a 52, wasn't it? I was just scared of it, like I said, getting away. For 2 under. Better high than low. Guys, if you've enjoyed that, smash the subscribe button below. It's 1 under par through 9 holes with the new grips on, and of course using my Mousy Genie Pro G1. It's linked in the bottom if you want to check it out. Have a fantastic Christmas and New Year. Lots to think about with me and my grips. See you tomorrow. It was 52, Bob, wasn't it? 52, thick grip, handle forward, and just let it kind of release out that way. See, that is a much more holeable putt, isn't it? Better distance. And that's the one we didn't want.